Half a day and welcome to Guam. Hi guys, welcome back. Because of work, I've been traveling a lot lately, and one of my most recent trip is I went to Guam again. Now, I think I've already mentioned in my previous vlog that Guam is very special to me because, for one, I did live there and finish my college there. So I still have a good amount of friends who live in the island of Guam, and we do have a lot of family friends also. But recently, because of work, have to travel there more regularly. And so what is or where is Guam? Guam is actually well, let's just start with what is Guam. Guam is actually a territory of the United States. So since being a US territory, it is governed by the US in terms of their immigration. Their currency is the US dollar. The language they speak is US or English, American English. So Guam is also not too far away from the Philippines. It's only 3.5 hours away. It's actually located between, if you're going to look at it in the map, it's between the Philippines and Hawaii. In the Pacific area, you will see Guam, together with some other small islands. So ito yung Saipan, Palau, Chuk, and Koror. Diba? Yun yung mga ibang islands within the area. Now, Guam is a really nice destination for tourists. Medyo mahirap lang ibenta sa mga Filipinos is the beach, kasi sa bagay, Philippines has a lot of nice, beautiful beaches. But sa Guam kasi, the island is actually it's a small island. So pretty much anywhere you go, you see the beach. The main highway is along the beach. Diba? When you go around, you are always maybe a minute or two from a beach. The hotels, parang Boracay, it's just right by the shoreline. So parang yung mga Station 1, Station 2, Station 3, yung mga area na yon, sa Guam, they call that the Tumon Bay. So within the Tumon Bay, that's where the row of hotels are. And you will see the beach by the side. I'll post the video here. So since all the beaches here are public, it's not gated, it's not restricted. You don't really have to get a hotel by the beach if you are in a budget. So if medyo nasa budget ka, you can actually just go get the hotels, which is across lang the street, para mas tipid ka. And if you wanna go to the beach, just cross. No, it's open to the public. Kasi marami naman, when you go to Guam, especially Filipinos, I don't think you'd be wanting to go to the beach every day. Kasi ang pinaka-okay na gawin sa Guam, which my family loves to do, is actually shopping. No, I think mga Filipinos yan din yung paborito na gawin sa Guam, which is to shop. Now, shopping in Guam, the beauty of shopping in Guam is Guam, compared to the other states in the US, this Guam is actually tax-free. So lahat na nakikita mong mga goods in the stores, that's what you need to pay. Wala na yung mga tax as compared to if you go to LA, California, diba, sa New York. Pag nag-shop ka, meron pa silang sales tax, which is, I think, between 6 to 8%. So medyo mataas din yung patong sa mga binibili mo. Ito, what you see, the price tag, yun na yung price. Tapos marami pa silang mga discount shops na pwede mong puntahan. The favorite one that people go to is what they call Ross. So Ross is a store that sells branded goods at a very, very cheap price. So yun yung parang bagsakan ng mga brands ng mga out of season nila. Kumaga yung mga last season ng mga stock, doon nila binibenta sa Ross yata kasi puro mga one season, hindi siya fake. It's not what they call overruns or anything. Hindi. It's actually legit brands. So some of the sample brands that are there are Nautica, Tommy Hilfiger, Calvin Klein, Colhan, Adidas, there's some Nike also, Under Armour, Aeropostale, ang dami, as in, we're talking about branded goods. For my dad nga, ang paborito niyang bilhin doon ay yung mga pang-golf, the Greg Norman, Tiger Woods ng Nike, PGA Tour na mga shorts. So, maganda yung mga gamit niya, and they are all heavily discounted. What I mean by heavily discounted, baka 40-50% off ang minimum. Like, what's that? I bought a Nike Tiger Woods na polo shirt. I paid $12, so the 600, 700 pesos. Magkano kaya yun dito? And then, one of my favorite sneakers, which is a Colhan Zero Grand. I paid $44. So $44 is around 24. So 24, compare that to here in Manila. I think that Zero Grand sneakers at least 5,000 or 6,000. So imagine mo kung magkano na natipid ko, di ba? So talagang budget shopping, and there's 3 branches of Ross. There's one in Aganya, there's one in Tamuning, and then there's one in the Micronesia Mall, which is a little bit up north. So yung sa Tamuning ang favorite namin kasi it opens as early as 6 a.m. and it closes at 12 midnight. Yung iba parang hanggang 10:30 lang yata nagko-close na sa gabi. So you can do your shopping there hanggang sa midnight ng gabi. And I suggest you visit all 3 stores because all 3 stores have different inventory. Hindi porket Ross siya pareho inventory, hindi, iba-iba. Napansin namin pati yung laman talaga, it's completely different. So we actually visit all 3. Doon kami palaging marami nabibiling gamit. And it's definitely one of the main attraction that when people talk about when they go to Guam. Yun din yung palagi pag may Filipino ako nakausap na galing Guam, palagi mention, yeah, we really enjoyed going to Ross, diba? Now, in where Ross is located in Tamuning, it's called the Guam Premium Outlet Mall. Inside the mall, there's actually other brands there. Merong Tommy, there's Calvin Klein, there's Famous Footwear if you're into rubber shoes and sneakers, there's Levi's, and many more. Tapos okay din yung food court niya sa baba. As in, we enjoy eating there with my family when we go to the Guam Premium Outlet, or also known as GPO. Now, here's a tip that I'm going to share with you. If you're going to be shopping with Tommy and Calvin Klein, one of the things you want to be doing, this I think you may need to have, baka you need a VPN if you're trying to do that from the Philippines. Yes, you can sign up for membership to the website ng Tommy and Calvin Klein, Tommy Hilfiger. Make sure you also check that you receive the newsletter, because on the newsletter, dun mo makikita kung ano yung mga discounts that they are offering regularly to members. Parang every month meron silang promo na pinapadala. Ngayon, the last time we were there, when we were shopping in Tommy, that was I think itong last July lang. The offer that they were giving to members on top of the discount, remember this is an outlet store, so lahat ng nasa loob ng store ng Tommy there is already discounted from 30% all the way to 70%. One of my favorite purchase was a windbreaker jacket na high visibility, the orange one. I think it's made for sailing. It's made for sailing. So, yung jacket na yon, the original price was $150. But it was in that area where everything was 70% off. So naging $45 na lang. Medyo mahal pa rin, di ba? Pero like I was saying, if you're a member of the Tommy, remember joining the membership sa online is free. This is free to anyone. On the email, lalabas doon kung ano yung membership number mo, tapos ano yung promo code for the month. When they scan that, they offer you additional discounts, 20% discount on top of your bill. So it doesn't matter kung naka 70% pa yan, 60%, kahit anong discount pa yan, they will put an additional 20% discount on your total bill. Pero pa iba-iba rin yung promo. There was a promo before naman, if you spend I think $200, you get $50 off. Tapos if you spend 100, you get $20 off. Depende talaga sa mga promo. Iba-iba yung promo nila. Pero magaganda palagi yung promo. That is why I highly suggest you become a member. And the promo is always good. The minimum you'd get, it's an additional 15% discount. Which is actually mura na yung binibili mo. Remember the jacket I was telling you? $45 and nag-less 20 pa. So naging $30+ na lang. So I got a very nice quality. I think this is good for the rain kasi may hood pa nga siya, tapos yung design niya pang ulan. Came out to only $30+ and it's made by Tommy and it's a nice high visibility. Diba? Ang ganda. The fit is good pa, but the thing with fit, remember the Tommy, Calvin Klein, almost all the stores there are US sizes. So if you're familiar with your size here in the Philippines, like yung what I buy my shirt, like this Uniqlo shirt I'm wearing now is an XL. But if I go to Guam, almost everything I buy is large kasi American size. So make sure din. Pero libre naman ng fitting eh. Dami nilang fitting rooms pa. So there you go, be a member of Tommy. Now, if you're also going to be shopping with Calvin Klein, same thing. Be a member. If I'm not mistaken, they're owned by the same company kasi when I shop in Tommy, nagbibigay rin sila ng coupon for Calvin Klein. So make sure also you look at the coupons that you're receiving. Baka minsan mas maganda yung coupons na binibigay. So when you shop at Tommy, they'll usually give you also a coupon that you can use for Calvin Klein. So I'm presuming they're part of the same group of company. Pero nagmember din ako sa Calvin Klein. Sa Calvin Klein, ang maganda pa when you do a member, you actually earn points. So kung malay mo, maging mapadalas kayo sa Guam, the points you make can be credited to your purchase. Like yung last namin, we were able to accumulate $20 of points. Tapos, parang sa Tommy, they'll also offer you a special discount on top of whatever is the discounted price. Ito yung malupit dito. Sa Calvin Klein, minsan may 80%, may 90% na mga items. I bought a Calvin Klein jeans that was 90% off. Tapos medyo malaki ng konti yung size kasi minsan yung mga nasa 90% off are the extra small or mga XL, double XL, or sa mga jeans usually mga size 38. Pero naswertehan ako because meron silang isang size 38 na ang cut sa legs extra slim. So pag nag-extra slim ka sa 38, para na rin siya parang 36 na regular. So perfect sa akin dun sa legs yung 38 na extra slim. So ang ginawa ko lang dito, konting-konti lang, bawas ng konti lang sa waist because I usually wear a 36 because of my big legs. Tapos pinapa-adjust ko na lang yung jeans na yon because it was 90% off and then we got an additional 15% off. Parang 400 pesos na lang kinalabasan nung jeans na yon. So remember, it's not easy to join. So yung mga pwede mong salihan ng mga membership sa Guam that you can earn either points or extra discount is Tommy Hilfiger. You can join Calvin Klein, and then you can join Famous Footwear. You can search all of this in the online. And then if you're going to Micronesia Mall, where there's another Ross, there's also Macy's there. So you just go to Macy's.com and you can also be a member. Now, some of them might require you to put a phone number. If you want to put a Guam number, we go to my next tip when traveling to Guam is when you're trying to find what is the best data you can use or SIM card to use when you're traveling to Guam. Kasi yung napansin ko na pinakamahal is to actually use your phone, your Globe or your smart roaming. Yun yung mahal. Tapos if you get the 5 days, it's 1.5. And that's if you are on postpaid. So hindi ko lang sure if prepaid kung pareho lang. But what I found the best when I travel to Guam is as soon as I get to Guam, one of the very first thing actually that we do is go to the mall, diba? Yung sa Micronesia Mall. In Micronesia Mall, there is mga cellphone stores, yung mga cellphone carriers na mga stores nila. Look for the Docomo. I use Docomo but the others will also have different promos, but I'm more familiar with Docomo because I've been using Docomo every time I go to Guam. Now, when you want to buy a SIM card in Docomo, if you buy a load that is worth $10, the SIM card is free. You just purchase $10 of load and tell them you want a SIM. The SIM is free. And then they have, you just have to sign up for their $2.50 per day na only data, only calls, and only texts. Once you sign that up, it's now going to be automatically renewing. So I think the perfect length of stay in Guam is actually 4 days. So yung $10 mo is actually perfect yun, yung $10. Lalabas ka na $2.50 per day for 4 days. And this one, when you do that, you'll get a local number. Yung local number na yun, pwede mo na gamitin pang sign up sa Macy's, pwede mo pang sign up sa Famous Footwear, so that when you're actually using your membership, in Guam, usually tatanungin lang nila sa'yo, what's your phone number? Tapos yun na, it's tied up to your account na. So once it's tied up to your account, automatic na yan. Yun na yung parang membership number mo na rin. So when you also do SIM cards, there's other options besides the Docomo. Kung gusto mo panigurado, so before ka pa pumunta ng Guam, you can also buy a SIM card from SIM2Fly. I've tried SIM2Fly. They are actually good and they're also pretty affordable. But you get I think 8 gig for 8 days. So marami-rami rin yung data and it's for longer stay. So in case you're staying for 5 to 7 days, you can actually use that. Now, the SIM2Fly, either you get a SIM card or you get an eSIM. Most of the newer iPhones and more higher end models of Samsung all comes with this eSIM. Kasi yung sa akin, I was able to use the eSIM with the SIM2Fly. Now, here's the thing with getting a SIM card kasi or an eSIM. Ang napansin ko lang sa phones, you wanna make sure your phone is a true open line. Kasi if you're going to get like a phone from Globe or Smart, this one I've verified with Globe nga eh. You can buy a dual SIM card from yung mga dual SIM na phone from Globe. So sasabihin nila, oo sir, open line yung second SIM. Oo, tama naman, open line. You can actually put the SIM, you can use the SIM card, pero pang calls and text lang. Hindi pwede gamitin sa data. So yung data, nire-restrict nila. So you have no choice but to use roaming. So, yun yung sasabi ko sa'yo na 3 days, 999 yata or 1,000 pesos. So, mas mahal siya. So, if you want to use the SIM option, whether you want to use the SIM2Fly or you want to use the Docomo local SIM, you want to make sure your phone is an open line. Now, if your phone is not open line and you don't want to be spending for the roaming, because lalo na kung dalawa, tatlo kayong user tapos mag-roam kayo lahat, medyo mapapamahal kayo. The best is when you land at the airport. So as soon as you exit the immigration, the customs pala, not immigration, customs. As soon as you exit the customs, you turn turn right. In front of you are the counters for the rent-a-car.
Welcome to Guam. So when you exit customs, you will see all the car rental places here. Hertz, Dollar, Avis, Payless. This one is usually mga hotels. Other side, there's more rent-a-cars. And then if you want to rent pocket Wi-Fi, this is where you rent.
Pocket Wi-Fi rental is $5 a day. So, lumalabas, if you're going to go there for 4 days, yun, mga 1,000 pesos lang lumalo, 1,000 plus pesos, 4 days na. Pero, marami makakagamit. Because since it's a pocket Wi-Fi, up to, I think, 10 users can use that pocket Wi-Fi. At the same time, meron din sila bentang SIM, pero yung SIM nila mas mahal, $20 yung local SIM nila eh. Pero kung nagmamadali ka talaga, you can actually also buy that. But remember, if you are willing to wait and go to Docomo sa mall, it's only $10. Kasi sa airport naman, there's free Wi-Fi, or if you're pagdating sa hotel nyo, meron din namang free Wi-Fi. So if you are willing to wait, yun yung magandang gawin. Now, when it comes to transportation or going around Guam, my suggestion is if you know how to drive and you have a valid Philippine driver's license, is to rent a car. Driving in Guam is very easy.
So driving here is actually not difficult. Wait, let me just turn this. So obviously, as long as you follow the rules, wala kang tatakutan dito mag-drive sa Guam. So, ang kagandahan dito, that's why it's actually very nice and easy to drive here, because you would actually expect everyone to be following the rules. So kunyari may nakita kang intersection tulad niyan, if malapit ka na, tulad mo yung mga kotseng palabas dyan, pag palapit ka na, pag naalanganin sila, they will actually give you the right of way to actually proceed. Hindi yan yung tulad sa Pilipinas, pag may nakita kang sumisilip dyan sa intersection, kakabahan ka kasi hahabulin nila yon. Dito hindi. They will really yield to whoever is at the right of way. And di ko lang ma-sure kung mapapansin mo right before the exit, there's actually a yield sign there. Tapos I'll show you something that we don't actually practice here in Manila. Yung meron sila yung yellow lane sa middle. Yung yellow lane kasi dito, it's parang median yan. If you want to turn left to cross the street, papasok ka muna dun sa yellow line pag hindi pa clear yung traffic. Tapos kung ikaw naman galing ka sa side road and you're entering the main road para tumawid, you usually would hang out on the yellow lane first before going inside the traffic, no? So if I want to enter here, I have to enter the yellow lane first so that I don't hamper the traffic on my right side. Tapos itong, while I'm waiting for the oncoming traffic to clear up, saka ako ngayon papasok. So same thing rin, kung kunwari I'm turning left, I'm going to enter the yellow lane first until I'm sure na clear yung traffic. Pag clear na yung traffic, walang kotse, saka ako papasok. Pero kung sure ka na clear na talaga, pwede ka nang dumiretso. So no need to stop by the yellow lane.
And driving around Guam is such a pleasure. Kung ikaw yung tipong tulad ko na mahilig mag-drive, sometimes for me driving is very therapeutic. Driving alone is masaya. It's not about the destination. Minsan sa akin, I just love to drive my car. doon ang sarap mag-drive kasi nga ang ganda ng kalsada, walang traffic, and if you even want, go rent a convertible. It's not much more. Rent a convertible. The air is very clean, amoy dagat, ang sarap. It's so relaxing to drive around the Guam. And one of the things that I will suggest if you have your own car is to do the southern loop. So you drive around the southern part of Guam. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, di ba? Guam is such a small island. The southern loop is going to take you, if you're just going to drive around, stop to take photos and look around, 3 hours tapos na kayo sa southern loop. But if you want to actually enjoy some of the beaches dun sa south, like I said, once again, everything is free. Most of the beaches in Guam are public. And one of the places that I love to go to is the Inarahan Natural Pool. Libre rin to, ha? And they have a place for you to actually take your shower. There's a place for you to change your clothes. As in, meron siyang CR, and then everything is free. Naglagay pa nga sila ng diving board doon. So kung gusto mo mag-dive, pwede doon. Pero sa akin, sayang eh, dapat they kept it more natural eh. But it's still a nice place to go. It's still a nice place to go. Another thing is you can go also to where Magellan landed. Yeah, you heard that right. Magellan also landed in Guam. That is why Guam and the Philippines have very, very similar history. They were also under the Spaniards, and then same with us during the more recent times. We were under the Japanese rule, and then after that the American. So very similar. Guam and the Philippines share very, very similar history, and that's why our culture is not that far different. Isa sa mga paborito ko ngang food ng Guam is actually something that came from the Philippines eh. This is what we call kilagwin in Guam. Here in the Philippines, we call it as kilawin. Diba? So, pero ang maganda sa kilawin nila or kilagwin nila sa Guam, they actually use different meats. Masarap ang kilagwin na beef, masarap yung chicken na kilagwin, which hindi hilaw ah. Sorry, baka isipin nyo, uy, kilawin, hilaw, tapos manok. No. These are, binabarbecue nila yung beef and the chicken, tapos tinatagtad nila, tapos ginagawa nilang kilawin. Pero ang kilawin nila doon kasi hindi basa eh. They use a little bit of lemon juice, they don't use suka. No? Pero yun, masarap yung kilawin nila. I'll try to put the links of some influencers here in the Philippines who have done those recipes. Yun yung part of our work. We've been working with some of those influencers to help us market Guam also. So when it comes to rental ng sasakyan pala sa Guam, back to sorry, medyo na tayo. When it comes to rental ng sasakyan sa Guam, mura lang. It's for less than $50, you can get a small sedan. A small sedan there is, well, they don't have a Vios, so they have something similar. Ang parang last na pinarent sa amin na sa below $50, they call the Mirage, pero hindi itong Mirage na to. It's Mirage na parang yung Lancer natin dito.
Sa Guam ba talaga tayo? Tingnan mo. Ano tong restaurant na to? Max Fried Chicken. Hello, Max. And then on the other side, ano yun? Jollibee. Meron pa, sandali. Just to prove we're in Guam. Look at the name. It's Micronesia Mall. Diba? Doon may Max sa likod ko, tsaka Jollibee. Ano naman meron dito sa loob? Well, Denny's, of course, that's an American franchise. Ano yung katabi ng Denny's? Oh, PNB, oh. Philippine National Bank. Well, PNB, if I'm not mistaken, is owned by the Lushotan Group. of companies, and the Micronesia Mall is actually owned by the Lushotan group of companies. So I'm here at the mall now because I'm going to have something I always must have when I actually go to Guam. The best clam chowder ever from Winchell's Donuts. Okay, so we're on our way to Winchell's here inside the mall para makapag lunch. May clam chowder ngayon? Isa lang clam chowder ate.
Large?
Large na.
Okay.
Oo, ako isang large na clam chowder. Anong sandwich?
Meron kanina at saka yung ham and cheese, tsaka croissant. Croissant with ham and egg and cheese.
Sige, yun na lang. Yung
Okay.
croissant na ham and egg.
Ham and egg and cheese.
Ham and egg and cheese. Tapos clam chowder.
Okay. Anong drinks? Iced tea, flavored tea, soda, water.
Ano na lang ako? Iced tea, medium lang. So this is the best clam chowder ever. This is so good. Tapos, nagawa ko na, hindi ko na videohan. They come with saltine crackers. You just smash it up, put it here. They come with one, pero konting lambing lang kay ate. Nakahingi ako ng isa pa. Kung hindi, that is 25 cents. So that's 12, 13 pesos. Mahal din, no? So, lambing-lambing lang. And then I crush it, I mix it in. And then I let it, gusto ko medyo soggy na yung crackers when I have it with my clam chowder. Then I'll just mix it in, I'll let it cool down. Hindi yung problema dito palagi sobrang init while I'm having my sandwich. Now, Winchell's is one of those places when I was studying here in Guam back in the 90s. Ito yung go-to namin na snack after school or after gimmick kasi they used to be 24 hours. Ngayon hindi na. Now, the branches outside of the mall, they close early, mga 3, 4 o'clock, they close. So, the best is, like I said, when you come to the mall to get your SIM card from Docomo, you can actually swing by Winchell's to have your best clam chowder ever. I haven't had any better clam chowder. And I've been to the wharf in San Francisco. Nope. This is much better. Much cheaper too. So the combo is $4.99. Comes with the soup. Tapos the sandwich is $7 something. Manila price, it's expensive, but for here, a $13 lunch, soup, drink, and a sandwich is actually quite affordable. Kasi ang average dito mga 15 to 18 per meal. Okay, let me now eat. Pangit ako tingnan pag kumakain ng clam chowder kasi sarap na sarap ako dito. Two airlines that fly to Guam regularly. So that's United Airlines and Philippine Airlines. So if you're going to book early, like I just checked today for a flight that's going to happen 3 months from now, it's around $300 lang eh. So it's not really that expensive. Imagine mo $300 nasa US ka na. So I hope you guys do consider Guam as your next travel destination. I guarantee you, sa shopping talaga, panalo dito. Okay guys, thank you once again for watching my vlog. Until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.